Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So I don't want to confuse you guys. I am not playing NBA 2K15 at the moment. As you guys can see, hands are right here, no controller anywhere. What this actually is my first ever recorded, or currently recorded, I guess, my GM rebuild type of video, man. This is from NBA 2K15 on April 15th, 2015, which is about 6 years ago to this day. I thought it'd be kind of fun to react to it and just kind of see what I was saying about the players at the time. I think this is against Boston Celtics. So I don't know if this is my first ever actual official my GM rebuild type of thing, because like I said, 2015, but I actually started YouTube in 2013. I had about 1,000 videos on my channel, and I at the time I put a whole bunch of tags or stuff in my description, which I guess at the time was against the rules. I think it is now too. So I actually lost my channel for about 6 months, fought to get it back, and my 1,000 videos were all deleted. So yeah, this is not actually, I don't know if this is actually the first official one, but it might be too, because I know I used to do, when I first started, I was doing solely my team stuff, so it might be the first one, man. So yeah, Boston Celtics. If you guys want me to react to some more of my old school rebuilds and stuff, leave a like on this video. I feel it'd be a lot of fun to do for a little series, man. But yeah, this was the thumbnail. Apparently, I was really, really high on Marcus Smart back on April 15th, 2015, which, for good reason. I mean, I think he was a top 10 pick or something like that, I believe. And he's been good ever since for him. So, yeah, I think what it was Isaiah Thomas was on the team at this time or whatever. Let's just get into this. It's going to be really cringe, too.
What's going on, guys? Crispy here, bringing you this, my GM.
Bro, why do you sound like you were slurping on a Slurpee? What is that noise? By the way, yo, good job, Crispy, of the self-promotion. There you go.
What's going on, guys? Crispy here, bringing you this.
What's going on, guys? Crispy Flex here, bringing you this rebuild, which I talked the entire time with my tongue sticking out of my mouth. I was 23. It's not like I was some 12-year-old doing YouTube for the first time. I was literally 23 at this time. Why talk like that?
My GM. And the voting is in, and it sounds like people want me mostly to do the Boston Celtics team. And this is a very interesting squad that Boston has going on right now.
Very
the thing
interesting.
about Boston is that, I don't know if you knew this, but since February 2nd, as of the making of this video, and since, the season's pretty much over within the NBA at the making of this video, the Boston Celtics have the 4th best record in the whole entire NBA.
Hey.
Okay, the 4th best record. That is saying a lot, because...
So that must have been... Was this okay, because this is 2015, then we were in the 2014-2015 season. But I don't believe this was the season Isaiah Thomas was balling off, because he was only 81 overall. And that season he was a 90 overall. So it must have been the season right before that, I guess?
When you look up and down at their roster, they have a lot of very good players. A lot of players that would start on pretty much every team, but they don't really have that superstar player out there. That LeBron James, that Anthony Davis, that Steph Curry, really that guy that when you think of that team, you think of that player. You know what I'm saying?
Until the next season with
here.
Isaiah.
And while I think we'll be a playoff team, that's for sure. This team is
Can I just say something about this music too, man? Why does it feel like I'm going on some bitch-ass World of Warcraft, Lord of the Rings adventure, man? It looks like I'm on the damn quest to damn pull the sword out of the rock or something. I don't really know.
Semi-rebuild mode. It's not totally rebuild mode because they got a lot of good talent out there. It's more about a development phase. So we're
gonna start talking like that again, man.
And develop our talent. Maybe trade for a top draft pick and try to bring in that other player that over the years.
Let's do it.
That great all-star, superstar type player out here.
Was that Embrace the Pace draft class?
We don't have, geez, I don't know what kind of good set or Jahlil Okafor. I kind of want to bring him in as maybe a.
Say that name again.
Geez, I don't know what kind of good set or Jahlil Okafor. I kind of want.
Jahlil Okafor. Why am I talking like that? Okay, what is this roster? We got Isaiah, Jared Sullinger. Yo, he was good for a minute. Zeller, Avery Bradley. So this was early on Avery Bradley, so he was just turning into something. Olynyk was on the team. Marcus Smart, 74 overall. Okay.
Bring him in as maybe a rookie. But pretty much for this first video here, I want to make some trades. Nothing too major. Because I like the squad we have here. I cannot stress that enough.
Okay.
But I still think there are certain aspects of our game that we can improve on. I don't really like Tyler Zeller as our starting center. I like Kelly Olynyk as a backup center, but also not quite as a starter, not at this point of his career.
Sure.
So I'm just kind of fooling around with the rotation right now and seeing what our optimal lineup will be. And, Evan Turner even.
Evan Turner,
Can you guys believe that Evan Turner was like a bench player? He was like the last string player on the Indiana Pacers last year. I think that team really wish they would have kept him because he's had some triple doubles this year and just been
he also got bitch ass contracts since.
Now I don't know if he'll be our starting small forward, but I know he'll definitely give him some minutes out there. And then guys like Gerald Wallace, I mean, those guys are just once they were a great player, but now just kind of a shell of their former
Very
self.
true.
So let's go down. Just look at some different trade scenarios, see if anything really sets off. I like to go through some of these players right here like this and just kind of see if we can maybe get a steal out there or maybe get a team that's going to bite on a trade of one of their big players.
Still do that
just
now.
See if we can bring in. I was thinking about Hassan Whiteside, but they were kind of asking for quite a bit. I mean, Tyler Zeller,
So the way I'm talking at the moment, I can definitely tell that I believe I recorded this and then I did the voiceover. Which I can't imagine how I used to do that. That sounds so difficult. Because I used to do that because I used to live with my father, and I couldn't record videos when he was home. I just felt really awkward about it. So when he was at work or whatever, that's when I would I would record the video and get the series going. Then I would do a whole bunch of commentaries and stuff like that, so I could have videos for every single day when he was gone and stuff.
He can definitely go. I don't really know how I feel about trading a first-round draft pick.
Yep, don't do that.
If the trade is right, I'll think about doing that.
Sound like damn Daffy Duck, bro.
And then I was just kind of looking at Kemba Walker. I mean, I don't really think we need him. We have two very solid point guards in Marcus Smart and Isaiah Thomas. And as of right now, Isaiah Thomas is going to get the start out here just because I feel like he's the most proven of the two. And I feel like he gives us the biggest scoring punch. You know what I'm saying? Even at 5'9", Isaiah Thomas, very solid player.
He'll be dropping 30 that season.
I don't really know what the future holds for this team as far as point guard goes because they're like I said, they're both very young players out there.
Debo.
So eventually, I mean, it might come down to the point where Marcus Smart becomes better than Isaiah Thomas. Not really sure yet. And then I'm just checking out some different trades here. Victor Oladipo, thought about bringing him in, but they were kind of asking for quite a bit. I mean,
quite a bit? What do you mean? Okay, the first round pick from Brooklyn, 2016. I think that becomes, is that Jaylen Brown with the next season's Jason Tatum, or do I have that mixed up? Okay, yeah, that is actually a bit. And you don't want to give up Jared Solinger, 80 overall Sully. Didn't he have back issues or something? That might have been it.
Victor Oladipo, thought about bringing him in, but they were kind of asking for quite a bit. I mean,
Luigi
Jared Solinger is an 80 overall, so don't get me wrong. He's a beast out there. But I'm not really looking to trade him right now. I feel like Jared Solinger kind of one of those very good young rookie players out there. So
okay,
what do we got here? Tyson Chandler. This
trade
I really liked. I really like this trade because Tyson Chandler is a defensive anchor.
Sure is.
He's won a championship. He's a veteran, and he just gives you that inside presence that you desperately need if you want to be a solid playoff team in the future. He can rebound. He can block shots.
He's 32, so future ain't long.
He's got that going for him, too. So we're going to bring in Tyson Chandler to this team. Think it's a very good pickup. And if it's not a good pickup, he's only on a one-year contract deal.
Okay.
So if it doesn't work out, he gets injured or something, or he just does not fit into the scheme of what we're trying to do here, we'll get rid of him, So not really a big deal with that. And I'm just checking, like I said, check out some more.
Giannis! He's Giannis! Dumbass, younger, crispy, get Giannis!
Big deal with that. And I'm just checking.
He's just sitting there. Look what they want for him, man. They want Evan Turner and Jared Solinger, man. Do the trade. Do the trade, you bitch-ass idiot.
So check out some more trades here, Jared Solinger, just see what we can get out there. I mean, Taj Gibson, bringing a guy like that, but...
So you say Taj Gibson, but you don't even mention Giannis.
Taj Gibson, Jared Solinger, and the fact that we'd have to give up Evan Turner. Not really feeling that trade at all either. And Kevin Freed, not bad right there either. Greg Monroe, very solid player himself. Maybe a good fit on this team. Brandon Knight.
No, thank you.
I don't know. I feel like they're asking for quite a bit. Because the potential of Evan Turner is still there.
No, it ain't.
Years old.
No, it ain't.
I'm not really doing that. I was just, maybe LeBron, you want to come to the Celtics, LeBron? You might leave the Cavaliers after.
Bro, I still make that same damn joke every video. Every time I pass him, you want to come to my team, LeBron? You want to come to my team, man?
Not staying there for a full year yet. Jimmy Buckets, Paul Gasol, Noah.
Uh-huh.
And I was really thinking about bringing in Nikola Mirotic. I've been very impressed with his game as a rookie.
He was good on the Bulls.
Well, he's only 23 years old. I thought he was a little older than that. This guy's going to be a very solid basketball player for years to come. But
Till he gets jacked in the face and leaves the NBA. Hey, maybe it would have been good if you would have went to a different team. Maybe he'd still be in the NBA right now.
they were asking for a lot of trades, for a lot for this guy too. And power forward position, we're pretty much said, I like Jared Sullinger's game. And if he doesn't work,
well, how's he gonna say? How is he gonna? I say he like it's not me. How am I gonna pronounce Giannis's name? Please say his name.
like I said, we can always trade Jared Sullinger, but I want to give him a year or two just to see what he does for this team. Now, I thought this was a very solid trade. It is a 2016
say his
draft
name.
pick, so it's not our 2015. But the Greek Freak, 19 years old, 79 overall.
Man, hey, I traded for him. Let's go, man. Hey. Notice how I told him the Greek Freak. I did not learn how to say Giannis's name until he won like an MVP. And I'm probably still say it wrong. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo? The Greek Freak, man.
Getting better, it seems like every single game. So I thought this Jay Crowder deal.
Yes, sir.
Jay Crowder, I was kind of skeptical on getting rid of him.
I gave up. Okay, so that's like Jaylen Brown and Jay Crowder for Giannis. That's still a hell of a trade.
Because he's been a very good player for the Celtics. And actually, if you're watching this video today, April 15th, last night, he actually hit a game-winning shot. So it was pretty clutch out there. It was pretty
good for him, man.
But you got a chance to bring in the Greek Freak, you got to do it, right?
I
hope you guys understand what I'm saying with that. What else we got here? Just
they understand.
Different trade scenario, see what we got out here. And, Evan Turner, like I said, we'll check him out. Avery Bradley is going to be a very interesting player. He's got a 4-year, $32 million contract. He's only 23 years old. I'm really surprised he's a 2-star player because I thought he was a bit better than that. I know a few years ago, like last year or the year before, he was really balling for the Celtics. I really don't know how he is now, and these teams are just like crazy, man. Like, they want so much for these players. Victor Oladipo, you're a good player, man, but maybe Avery Bradley in that first-round pick, but not Avery Bradley, Evan Turner. That's just...
Bro, you got to stop juicing up Evan.
Right there.
Stop juicing up Evan.
Understand the mindset. Rodney Stuckey, David West, once again, don't understand the mindset trading away a top draft pick for 2 players that are essentially as good as the 2 players I'm trying to trade away.
I agree with that, Crispy. I agree with that.
Package talent for a star player, which sometimes is easier said than done. But hey,
Bradley Beal! Real deal Bradley Beal!
So what else we got? What else we got going on here with our team here? I think our lineup, we'll take a quick look at our lineup here. Isaiah Thomas,
Yeah, you can definitely tell, man, that this was like right before small ball era. Was it? Yeah, because it wasn't until like... It actually might have been like right at the beginning of it. I think Sullinger could actually shoot a little bit, but now I'm always like, I need like a guy that can shoot the rock at the 4 spot. Giannis would never play the 3 now. It's actually not a bad team, and that's because I see Giannis's name. What I would do differently now is, that's still really good for a backcourt. Avery Bradley, the defense and stuff. Isaiah Thomas. I would move Giannis to the 4 spot. I would package Jared Sullinger and Evan Turner, I guess, and get a better small forward.
Solid. He's our starting point guard. We'll go with Avery Bradley, the Greek Freak, Jared Sullinger, Tyson Chandler.
Get rid of the minutes, Charlie.
We got a very solid looking team here. And please remember to like this video and subscribe. And stay tuned because episode 2 of this epic Celtic journey will be coming to you.
All right, man, let me go find episode 2. We ain't done here quite yet. Okay, so I found episode 2. I'm not going to react to the full thing because a lot of it's like gameplay, but I guess like the first like 3 or 4 minutes is going to be me like kind of like finishing off the roster. So I want to kind of see like how I finish things off before I went to my first game. So let's get it, man. I love that background. That's beautiful, man.
So you want to go to a Boston Celtics game. The issue with that is that you're going to have to start eating rain.
I sound way better in this. Did I get a new mic at this point? Maybe I wasn't drunk.
Ramen noodles for dinner. Those are like what, like 10 cents a pack, maybe 25 cents now. You know how inflation.
I sound way better.
Stuff like that. Our ticket prices are going up.
Just the next episode too. Next day.
For one thing, is that it's going to bring in additional cash flows, additional cash revenue,
man.
All that good stuff that we can use to develop our team, develop our players, develop our stadium.
What are you going on about?
And really, I mean, the ticket prices, they're not that much. The ticket price is very good.
What are you going on about?
And all that, all that stuff like that. What the heck, Tony Rowan, Okay, I was a little confused. But really what I want to do this episode is, for one, we're taking a quick look just at our overall view of our team. Brad Stevens, a very good young coach. He coached, I believe, was a Butler I believe it was Butler, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. And he's done a
Correct me
very
if
good
I'm
job
wrong,
there.
man.
As far as contracts go, we have nothing too crazy with those. Like I said, Tyson Chandler's a one-year player. We traded for him last episode, and I think he'll be a good addition to our team. And if not, we can get rid of him. But I noticed we still have Gerald Wallace on our team.
Bitch-ass contract.
Crash, you got a $20 million contract. It's time to crash somebody else's party, man, because you are off my team. We are trading you. And I really like this trade here for David West. It's a 1-year, $12 million deal. The reason I like this is because a guy like Jared Soldier, who was an 80 overall, he gets injured a lot, and he's kind of fatigued a lot too. So a good backup, or maybe even a starter in David West, would be a very good asset to our team. And, you know, we have to give up our first-round 2016 draft pick. It's not really that big. Actually, wait, I don't know why. Let me double-check this real quick here. No, it's just a second-round draft pick from Philadelphia. Not a big deal right there.
Not a big deal.
By then, who knows what Philadelphia's going to be like in 2018, right? Maybe LeBron James will surprise us all and go to the 76ers.
Surprise,
so
surprise, man.
Real quick here, bring in David West. 79, 34 years of age, only a 1-year contract. I love those 1-year expiring deals because it opens up money in the free agent market. And not only that, but if the player does do well, you could just sign him to an extension.
Yep.
There's nothing really against Gerald Wallace. I just don't think he has room.
Remember when my GM used to not be broken, by the way? This is beautiful, man. Like, you just go through, do stuff. Like, the cutscenes are pretty, like, nonchalant. Like, that's
help
it.
Our team. You know, maybe he'll go to the Pacers and be a great role player for them. But
maybe.
As far as our team goes, we already have a good backup small forward in Evan Turner.
He's not that good, man.
Position. God forbid we gotta play Charlie V a little bit. I guess he played a little bit of small forward. I don't know. He can't even play power forward. Dude can't even play basketball. What the heck is he doing in our NBA league? Actually, I really don't know how Charlie V's doing these days. I just dislike him because of the money he stole from the Detroit Pistons.
Speak your truth, man. Speak your truth.
Here. And I know he's on the Mavericks now, but I don't know. I don't know how he ended up on my team. I think I traded for him last video. I didn't even notice because I would have been ranting back then if I knew that. But yes, let's do our starting lineup here real quick. We made some good trades.
Do it.
I think ultimately we're ready for our first basketball game.
Okay. Okay. Great cut there, Crispy. Oh, yeah. I don't want to, like, react to, like, all, like, the gameplay and stuff like that. So, I guess that's all we got, man. Okay. If you guys want me to react to some more stuff like this, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.